What up? This your boy KCXP, and we're back to another video. Uh, I was done on GTA, and I was like, you know what? I still want to continue talking about what I'm talking about, but I kind of want to still play something, so I switched the game. Let me get the homie Devin on here. If he wants to join. What the? Hey, we got that good Sabrina Carpenter. But I said that to say, right, that right now my plan is, like I said, graduate and then just do my own thing, because at the end of the day, my parents instilled great values in me, and I know I have a good head on my shoulders, so it's like, boy, you might as well just do what makes you happy. Like I said, if you're not doing anything, you're not hurting nobody, you're not stealing, you're not cheating, and you know what I'm saying, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Don't be too pressed, you know. Mercedes, you're hilarious. Whoa. Whoa. Did the phone hang up? Dang. This whole time I've been off FaceTime. Oh, she fell asleep. Let me text her. Huh? What? Huh? I think my mic is tripping. But yeah, and I think, like you said, Mercedes, with that in mind, yeah, exactly. You can't live to please them, you know? That's why, like I said, for me, I'm just like, I just want to do what I need to do, as far as, like, you know, like I said, graduate, get my degree, get a nice job, move out and shit, and just do my thing, because like you said, if you live to just please them, you'll never be happy yourself. And like I said, I feel like, for me, what really fucked me up was just getting caught smoking weed. Had I not did that, I feel like my dad would be way more aligned with my mindset and the shit that I was on. But because of that, he's like, nigga, like, you know, I just feel like he's just on some shit like, nigga, you know what you're talking about. And he's gonna be talking. Man. So yeah. And honestly speaking, like I said, I feel like I've been back to, because me and the homie was talking about it. I was like, you know, just gotta get back to your authentic self, you know. And that's why I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to you for real, because I think I might need to, because I make content, so that's why I be on Instagram. But I'm like, I've definitely taken a step back from it, you know. I'm like, I'm not living through there anymore, because this should be crazy. Like, I'm telling you, and it's so crazy. I think what it really be is just knowing that, like, in real life, none of that shit on social media really matters if it can't translate to real life, if that makes sense. Like, if your real life can't attribute, if what you post on social media can't attribute or affect what it does in person, there's no point in trying to look good on social media, in my opinion. I feel like we've really put ourselves and put these fake boundaries up to where everybody and their mama is trying to, like, they got everything put together. But I feel like, in reality, we need to show the raw shit of, like, nigga, everybody's shit is not put together. Some of us are struggling. Some of us is trying to figure out what the fuck we can do tomorrow. Some of us trying to figure out, man, what should I go to school for? Some of us don't want to go to school. Some of us is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Not happy. And I feel like that's why niggas get into this celebrity role and they be just so hard, bro. And they be just like, it be just like, I don't know. I think that's why it be so draining, because they come into this position playing a role and they just gotta keep playing that position. You know what I'm saying? Man. Bro, oh shit, don't me. Oh no! Damn! Where you at? Where you at? Okay, you good? Oh shit. Damn. I got cooked. But yeah, man. Social media, this shit is fake, bro. And everybody and their mama be trying to be looking good on here, be trying to look like they got $1 million. And it's like, bro, the niggas that really got $1 million don't even look like they got $1 million, bro. Like, we hustling backwards. It's pretty much what I'm saying. And I just wish that the people, so how do I say it, right? In the sense of like, what's the solution, I guess you're trying to say? What's enhanced reboot? Oh, hell yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. So pretty much, yeah, I feel like we're losing recipes, we're doing things backwards, and like the things that people are prioritizing. And you know what's so crazy, Mercedes? That's not an unrealistic way to want to live. You should want to have peace. You should want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, pay for shit. You should want to be able to travel. That's, you know what I'm saying? But it's the way that people be put so much emphasis on, like, oh, having to fly his cars, having to this. It's like, no, that's not been real, bro. Because in reality, you buying a depreciating asset. Like, come on, man. Motherfuckers be all designer down, but try to hold you to account of like, you can't wear the shit twice. Man, if I bought this shit, I'm wearing it as many times as I want to. What are we talking about here? Man. Man, and I'm as fly as they come, but I'm meant to put that shit back on. What are we talking about? Nigga, what? Yes, you're gonna. What? You gonna see me with this shirt? I like it. What are we talking about? Yeah. Yeah, I took it to the washing machine. I took it to the dry cleaner. I did what I was supposed to do. And then, like I said, y'all be so quick to live up to people. You know? And it's like, and it's crazy, right? Because people will force you to like, and then I think that's what it is, right? This is, like I said, this is a real nigga chat. This is a real nigga podcast. Each episode is basically another podcast. So right now we're going to talk about pandemic hustlers. So everybody and their mama now, right? Because I feel like me and the homies, we be talking about this shit all the time. Like, isn't it crazy, right, y'all? What is the most trending shoe right now? Let me see what you guys say. Okay. Well, besides, okay, you know what? That's unfair, because you're right. Jordan's always gonna be popular. So besides Jordans, what shoe you see people being like really on some like, everybody been on that dick about this shoe right now? Okay, true. But I was thinking like Asics. I was gonna say like Asics and like New Balances, right? Yeah, but pretty much not the designer shit. Whereas, let's say around 2020, everybody was Palm Angels, Balenciaga, everything down. I guess you're right, because I mean, the point is, because I'm like, it's not really too particular about the type of shoe, but the point is to say that like, people haven't noticed, or people have noticed, but nobody's trying to acknowledge the shift in like true materialistic value and like what people really like, I guess how they hold it. Because whereas everybody, I feel like, had a taste of money and was just doing shit that they were supposed to do, because even not like that, I think Adam 22, and this is something I don't mind talking about on here, even though that's some LA shit, This no jumper, so I can talk about no jumper. This nigga Adam 22 was just talking about somehow no jumpers went broke because during COVID they had a lot more money, and that just show where like people were, because people were just spending money just to spend money. People were just sending gifts, sending subs, sending this, sending this. So what happened, right? What happened? Follow me, guys. Follow me. Life happened. PPP stopped happening. What you call it? EDD stopped happening. Free money became a thing of the past. Working from home stopped being, you know what I'm saying, ideal. Rashid, you can ready up so we can do the next minute. Or are you back in the lobby? Okay, my fault. I don't know why it don't tell the nigga that you like you said something. Oh, we're playing Fortnite. So Fortnite. So, and if you didn't have those things, you know what I'm saying? Bingo. See? Now you get in there. Everybody, before, I'm not sitting here saying that, because in reality, everybody should have access to designer clothes and expensive shit, you know what I'm saying? But once they put it to where everybody had access to it, everybody thought they needed to have access to it. Everybody thought they needed to keep having designer shit every fucking time. They thought they had to have the Balenciaga shirt with the Balenciaga shoes with the Balenciaga underwear with the... They thought they had to have the Gucci, the this. You can have one piece and be cool. You can have the hat, you got the backpack. They force it to where you have to match it. You know what I'm saying? So when you match it, you got to keep up with it. How much do these shoes be going for real? On consignment, $1,200, $800, $700. Most people's day-to-day expenses exceed that. So you trying to exceed your daily expenses and keep up to the designer consignment that you just started putting on, you couldn't do it. So what did they start doing? They started retracting. They stopped buying designer clothes. They stopped posting shit now. Now who's still doing it? The niggas that always had the motion. So we're not going to sit here and say crimes. I'm not going to sit here and call out crimes, because I'm not going to sit here and say I do everything legally. But the niggas that do the crimes, that had the motion, they always kept having the motion. The people that didn't have the motion, that couldn't keep up with it, they just silently went back. They started trying to make normal shit the trend. They started trying to make, now everybody's dressing cozy. Now everybody's wearing baggy jeans. Now wasn't we just all Kasubi? Wasn't we all just purple? Weren't we all just Valabasses? What? I thought we was all wearing shoes that was uncomfortable. Now everybody's wearing Asics? Now everybody's wearing New Balances? What happened? I would have never started dressing like this if I knew this is what we was going to do. But I know what's going to happen. I know there's going to be another shift. I know there's going to be another change. I be on shit 3 years ahead. That's why I'm like, I don't feel Kanye. I used to be able to say I feel Kanye, but like he do shit now that I don't really feel him. But I feel him in the sense of like, it must suck knowing how shit is going to go and still seeing people fall for it, bro. Like cause I used to really think, I was like, damn, like when it happened, I was like, damn, was I one of those guys that was just like, did I just start getting designer because of COVID? No, I started seeing the way my dad was dressing. This is why I'm into this shit. Some of y'all is embedded in y'all because y'all see it already. If y'all don't see it, it's not really embedded in y'all. So like, you know, let me not quit on this path, because I feel like it sounds kind of like on some shit like, I'm not trying to sound like that, but I'm just saying in the sense of like, I feel like just be yourself, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that they force all this, oh shit, I'm on way, all this money hungry shit during that time was just like really just bad, because I feel like it just changes your shit now. Because nowadays, like you said, I'm glad I'm not in elementary. I'm glad I'm not in high school, because I couldn't compete. People be in school with gallery. And that's what I'm saying. I love designer, but I'm not stupid. I don't buy none of this shit at retail. What are we talking about? I get this shit on sale. Whoa. All right. Yes, it changed people's perspective, and their appreciation of the dollar went down. Nobody appreciated the hard work, the muscle that it took to get money, because people was getting money for doing nothing. they don't understand. And that, damn, man. Damn, man. Yeah, that's really what it was, bro. People getting money for doing nothing didn't realize how bad it was getting money for doing nothing, for just filling out applications. Are you still? I don't know why this should be tripping, gang. Okay, so I went back to the lobby because I didn't know you were still in the match. That's my bad. But yeah, man. Whereas, for example, right? Let's put it like this, because me, like I said, I'm Nigerian. Whereas, for example, Gucci, because I feel like that's a general brand that everybody usually knows and usually having. Whereas a Gucci shirt, for example, became something that like I would wear on a special occasion. They made it to where it's like you put that shit on all the time, y'all. And I feel like that's where we started losing the recipes, because it's like, nigga, why is kids wearing designer to school, bro? My parents, I wish I would have tried to wear some freaking Lanvins to school, some gallery department, some freaking essentials to school, to class, where I'm supposed to go learn. Is this a fashion show or is this your education? That's what I would have been told, and they would have told me to go take that shit off and go put on a uniform. But take that shit off and go put on something regular. But no, now because the bar is so high, nigga, man. And it just sucks because, like I said, I guess I'm just saying it from a point of just like, I'm seeing already that, and this, like I said, this is before Trump did any of this shit. I'm seeing already that niggas can't handle how expensive life is. And it's about to get even more expensive. And niggas is not wising up. Niggas is not walking in. Niggas is not taking the time to be like, you know what? Yeah, we should all get some jobs, man. We should all start buying property. We should all... Why? I'd be so happy, and I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. Like, shout out to the Kinju girls, cause they be on their shit. I'd be so happy when I see people that I went to school with, they be graduating and getting their degrees. So I'm like, yeah, bro, like, that's what it's about, man. Like, oh God, because right now, it's scary times we're living in. Scary times, bro. And I don't think people realize how scary the times we're living in really are. You know? That's why I'm not like that, right? I love the club, but I chilled out on that shit. I go out once a week now, bro. Moving me up. I'm about enjoyment now. I'm about entertaining. Like, what's really fun? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas don't even know how to have fun no more, bro. We go to clubs, pay for sections. This bottle is... This is probably a bad example, but let's get Terramana. $40. Why are we paying $100, $200, $300 plus for a section? For people that don't even like me? For me to get a section full of girls that don't even want to fuck with me just for the image, bro? Niggas, and then y'all do all that and then be too cool to dance? Y'all be do all that and then be trying to be on some bougie shit? Shit you didn't even put it in there. You didn't even put it on this bottle when you over here. Yeah. What are we doing, y'all? When in reality, why don't we just get the bottle, go to the beach, get some music, get some food, get some blankets, get a football, and have a fucking good time? We losing the recipes, man. Like, that's why, like I said, I've never been afraid to do anything by myself, because it's like, why would I put myself in this box of like what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to enjoy myself? Y'all don't even really like this shit. And even when it comes to liquor, y'all don't even really like drinking for real. Haven't y'all noticed that? Everybody that be drinking and shit, they be just trying to drink to escape. They be trying to drink to just put their mind off of what they really got to deal with, which is life, which is something no matter how drunk you get, no matter how high you get, you gotta come down. You gotta come and deal with the shit later on. I keep trying to put this shit away. You can't put this shit off. And then, like I said, maybe I'm just saying it from my front. You're funny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna sit here and cap you too, because, like I said, I like certain aspects of drinking, because there's certain things that I'm like, yeah, I don't care for it when it comes to that. But I'm not gonna sit here and like I said, I could be honest here. I do be drinking too. Okay, I'm cool with a couple shots. Like, Me, I don't mind a little buzz. It's just the drunk. I think that's what really do it for me. You know. But I could do some soju, like no cap, no cap. Some soju, a cut water, like I was telling myself the other day, I was like, why do I even like tequila? Do I even like tequila, or is it that everybody in their mama like tequila? Like, damn. But I do fuck with Terramana. Like, I legit do fuck with that shit. Like, I can say that. But yeah, like I said, I'm about to really just try to like get back to like, and I think that's what we need to do as society. Like, we need to start actually liking stuff for actually liking it, and not just liking it for somebody else liking it. If that makes sense, you know. Like, I feel like if people started like actually like, and that too, I was telling the homie, we need to start telling the truth. Like, sorry, not sorry, bro. Start telling the truth, bro. Whether or not, whether, of course, you could say, I'm not saying be asshole, I'm not saying be rude, but we need to start just telling people what it is and what it is, you know, what it ain't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like a lot of situations that people be putting themselves through or just dealing with would just be way more avoided if we just be honest, bro. Just be honest, bro. Like, I just been telling people what it is straight up now. Like, if I feel some type of way, if I feel good, if I like something, if I don't like something, I'm just telling what it is, because it's like, at least this way you know what it was and you decided to like continue. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of times people just keep lying so much that it's like nobody really knows what's going on, and it just forces everybody to be in this position of like, we just never trust nothing no more, bro. Like, bro, I be wanting to date. Like I said, I love women. I be doing that shit, but I hate that I feel like I had to worry about everything. I hate how I have to overthink everything, but because I feel like people are so fake, shit just, damn. It's just, it don't be worth it no more, bro. Like, I remember I was trying to talk to a girl, and I stopped myself because I was like, dang, like, it's just the type of girl that's gonna want to travel, want me to buy shit. Like, bro, like I said, I'm Nigerian, fool. I got no reason to cap. I'm sorry, baby girl. American, Nigerian, Australian, Indian, European. If you're dating me, we're doing 50-50. I'm sorry. And that doesn't mean that it's gonna be 50-50 forever. I don't mean it's gonna be 50-50 for everything. But you're gonna have to play your part. You're gonna have to, bro, we have roles that are interchangeable, and we have positions that we just want to both play throughout the whole relationship, and that's just got to be what you're in for. If that's not what you're in for, then don't date me. But I feel like we're in that position where I feel like saying that seems corny, or like it's like no, it's like, man, if you can't pay all this nigga, bro, if you can't pay a girl's bills, you can't be dating. Why is that the thing? You know, it's like, why is that a thing? Like, you got, oh my gosh, bro. And that's why I think it's unfair, bro. It's unfair, bro. Because I know what I'm saying is, of course, based on social media, but it's like, it is embedded in real life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, bro, it's just not conducive. Like, bro, but I was with a girl for 4 years. When I was with Imani, paid for everything I could, as much as I could. Pay for gas, like, nails, hair, all that shit. And then just got to where I was like, okay, yo, I could afford it at that point. I can't do that no more. So I can't. So I'm not gonna do it anymore. And it was just so crazy because it's like, dang, like, it put me in a point where, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of resented the parts of the relationship. I was just like, dang, like, I feel like I never had a chance to really like save or like really stack up my bread. So like when I did get single, I just was just like, dang, like, I don't know if I'm ready to get back in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. But that's why now, like I said, if I do deal with somebody, I'm letting them know, like, hey, like, I go to school, I have a very strict schedule, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pay for everything, like, you know, it is what it is. But we're gonna have fun. We could travel, we can do dates, we can do all that shit, we can eat good. It's just like, I'm just not gonna waste my money on that, and we're not gonna always prioritize going out and stuff. We're gonna, you know, be inside. We're gonna do chill plots. We're gonna do shit like that. We're not gonna go to Ruth Chris every fucking week. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we're gonna buy. Why are we Ruth Chris? Or we could just go to Aldi's and buy some steak. Go to Rouse. Go to Smart and Final, get some steak and cook it our damn selves. Probably make it better. You know what I'm saying? Make some mac and cheese from scratch. Make some mashed potatoes. Like, isn't that hard? And it'll be cute. That's like the date right there. Shit. And that's why, like I said, I don't feel like I'm asking the wrong thing. You know how the women be saying, you're just asking the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? I know my person's waiting for me to like be on that same type of time as me. You know? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't know why these people like, because, and I think that's what it be for me. It's like, the girls that be so quick to say, a nigga need to pay for my shit. Yeah, the wrong females, yeah. But y'all gotta admit too though, like, society is trying to push this narrative that niggas gotta pay for everything though. Like I said, I feel like the real women, i.e. you, and the other, and your homegirls, y'all need to start telling more women that, hey, we need to get, that sounds so crazy, but I'm gonna say it. We need to start, you know what I'm saying, be more realistic with the society and the economy, and just be like, you know what? Yeah, I agree. Oh shit. I guess my thing is, I just know how easy niggas are. I guess is what I'm saying. Like, I'm only speaking that because anytime I say this shit, I know I'd be sounding like crazy, because at the end of the day, it's like you said, niggas just need to choose the right females. Yes, that is absolutely true. But I just truly feel like niggas are so easy and we're just so dictated by women. As much as niggas want to say we run the world, women really run the world. I'm telling you, if all the girls was like, look, niggas need to do this and like really abided by that, and like I said, was really on some shit like, they're not fucking with niggas if they don't do that, niggas don't have no choice. But niggas, oh my gosh. You know what? I don't know if the homie's in here right now. I don't think he's in here right now. But let's just say it like this, right? There was this girl recently that I tried to court and do everything right with, right? And she kept, I'm gonna be honest, she just wasn't fucking with your boy. I don't know if she wasn't attracted to me or what it was, but, and I was willing to, not willing to like on some like, but I would have for sure like cuffed her like that shit. Like, that's how many I am. Like, I don't mind dating, you know what I'm saying, dating one person and being with a person. So I don't mind having a girlfriend. So I see myself with this person. Cool, whatever. The person not really fucking with me like that, and like she kind of ghosted me. I'm gonna call it spade a spade. We went on a date and she ghosted your boy. No harm, no foul. So we still would follow each other, and we still like, you know what I'm saying, talk to each other. Like, she still would flirt with me here and there and shit like that. So like, one day, one of my old homies, because we're not cool anymore because of this situation. I couldn't fuck with the nigga after this shit. But it was other shit that he did that like made this shit for me was a last straw. But I was like, damn fool, like, yeah, like I said, it made me kind of just look at women a little different, because like I said, I'm trying to take this girl out. She has a job, I have a job. Like, I'm trying to do the right shit, right? The girl ghosts me. So one day the homie hit me up talking about some, oh, hey yo, the girl that, you know what I'm saying, that I was trying to get at, he's like, I think she want me, bro. And I was like, Shreggy? And he was like, yeah, I think she want me, fool. Like, she be trying to link with me and shit, da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, like, that's cool. I guess, like, do your thing then, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, a woman's gonna be a woman, nigga's gonna be a nigga. So I just told him, I was like, yeah, just keep me posted, like, type shit. Man, I'm talking about, like, a month later, like, the day before Valentine's Day, the homie hit me up talking about some, yeah, fool, like, yeah, about, oh, girl, whatever, why we linked yesterday and we fucked. And, like, I hit her in the car and shit. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, the girl, yeah, you know, she pulled up, I smoked, we talked, and, like, I made a move and she let me go for it. And mind you, this is the same girl who I've been trying to, like, take out on dates, trying to, like, get to know, trying to do everything with. Like, I'm really like, huh. Mind you, she hit me on some shit like, oh, Caduce, like, I'm so sorry that, like, I didn't follow up. I'm so sorry I ghosted you. I just had a lot of life going on. So, being that, like I said, I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. I already knew that when she said that, I'm like, you just dealing with another nigga. But, like, I'm not tripping, you know, I'm not caring. I think what it was for me was just more so, like, for my homie to be able to crush, and then the way he went about it, like I said, I know the nigga wants nothing to do with her. I'm just, like I said, I got no reason to cap. The nigga want nothing to do with you. The nigga fucked you in his car the day before Valentine's Day and didn't do anything for you. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? That should just show you how he views you. Okay, not neither here or there. But I guess, like I said, I'm a little irritated. I'm like, damn, fool, like, and I was finna take you seriously. That's crazy. So, once I found that out, I was just like, wow, fool, like, That shit, I don't know, man. But like I said, I'm not that type of nigga that's gonna like treat people differently because of that. You know what I'm saying? But I just had to just be real and just know that like, hey, I can't just take everything at face value now. I can't believe in everybody because a girl will tell you, hey, I'm just going through a lot right now. I'm doing all this. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, they need to just tell the truth. Cause it's like, bro. I would have never, you know what I'm saying? I would never invest in it. Like, what the heck? Okay, oh no, you bro. Oh God. And that's really, and I think that's really what it is. It's like, if I know you're doing your own thing, I don't mind, bro. Like I said, I'm never, and then maybe like I said, I might be just the only nigga that's like this. Cause like I said, cause I'm like, bro, I don't be the type of nigga that be trying to ask a girl like, oh, what niggas you fucking with? I'm not tripping. Just be safe. You know what I'm saying? And don't be out here catching shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God. Exactly. Like you said, a woman be trying to have the cake and eat it too, and it's like, bro, you know that, like, yeah. Like, I be feeling like shit like that is why niggas turn to hoes for real. Oh my god, I'm getting jumped. Let's go, pussy. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all be turning evil by the wrong guys, and then the right guy come around, and y'all already be on y'all evil path. But I feel like niggas we don't get that same grace because it's like I said, this girl did me wrong. I can't go around and start doing girls wrong. That's not conducive. That's not productive. I gotta still treat each woman with like respect and just be like, you know what? You're a new woman. You're not gonna do me how the other one do me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, and that's why, like I said, I feel like women really hold the power because y'all got the pussy. And that sounds crazy, but I'm like, that's just really what it is. Like, bro, no, man. Tell these niggas, no, and Mercedes, that's my point. Most niggas ain't shit. We all can agree on that. But most niggas would probably be more on this shit or be more inclined to be on this shit if women make that a requirement. That's not a requirement because, like I said, I've seen niggas that don't be on this shit hit. So it's like, bro, if niggas is seeing that, right, why would they want to get right? Is what I'm saying. Which is not a good argument at the end of the day. No, it's not really fair because, like, you should always just base your shit off your own shit and just look at your own thing. But it's like I said, society is society and people are people. Humans are products of, whoa. Humans are suckers to, routine. They're suckers to routine. They're suckers to like to repeated experiences. If they see that, yeah, like you said, if they see that shit is accessible for doing a bare minimum or doing half, come on now. But I'm telling you, all women gotta just say is like, look, hey, just like we doing with Target, we boycotting bum ass niggas. But we're not boycotting niggas that's trying to figure it out. Like, and I feel like that's what it is. It's the difference between a bum ass nigga and a nigga that's trying. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a nigga that's trying. And I feel like that in the sense of like I said, I can easily pay for a girl's everything, but I'm not going to because that doesn't make sense to. You know what I'm saying? But of course, when I got my career, we're married, and we got our kids and everything like that, why wouldn't I pay for your shit? Why wouldn't I take care of everything? Well, we got to get to that point. what, man? No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. Let's get out of here, my guy. No, for real. And then, like I said, I'm like, you know what's so crazy? Women aren't asking for too much. Niggas ain't asking for too much either. It's just like you said, like, the way that our focus is just wrong. You know what I'm saying? So people are just looking at the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's just scared to just say what it is. Exactly. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh shit! Damn. I'm listening to what you're saying, my fault. Oh, man. Dang, y'all. I was cooking, though. We was cooking. How many kills? How many kills I have? Place fifth. 9 kills. Hey, that's a good match. And I'm talking, too. But no, for real. No, we're literally right, bro. And then, like I said, we're going to not force it, because I don't want to say it like that, but it's like we're going to force the change, because like I said, I feel like, honestly speaking, Trump is going to force the change. I feel like we're going to get to a point where they just see how society is, and motherfuckers going to see that, like, yeah, we need 2 people in the household. It's not going to work with this single shit. We need to put our money together, and like, y'all going to need to get yourself a partner that you can see yourself with, somebody that you could truly fall in love with, someone that you wake up with every day, and you're willing to provide, and you're willing to show up for, and you're gonna do it, because love is not a I guess I don't like that terminology, because they like to say like love is not something like a feeling, that is just something that you do, like you gotta show up for every day. I don't agree with that per se, because I feel like you still gotta love your partner, but yes, you have to actively show up for that person, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna get back to it, because it's not like that. It's gonna get expensive for the niggas. It's gonna get expensive for the women. And they're gonna see that, hey, like I said, one thing black people we do, we know how to come together when it's time. I don't know what, I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping it's not gonna be too late for us, but we need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to get back to that shit. Because, not like that, right? We're the new adults, guys. Let's freaking talk about it. The people that was, you know what I'm saying, instilling all this stuff, they're dying out. We're the ones taking their place. So either we're gonna take the place to some shit that we don't want, or we're going to make it to where we can do what we want to do and what we can like, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be the guy that's like, hey, I want to see America the way I want to see America. Like I said, which is like, hey, everybody has a job, could be able to provide for themselves. That's my idea of America. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't get people. You know, like, bro, where's the plumbers? Where's the HVAC people? And them niggas is making bread. Like I said, everybody's trying to be viral, and I think that's the issue. Y'all not actually trying to have longevity. Y'all trying to just think in the moment. Stop thinking so minuscule. What that nigga say? You think you're small, bitch. Think big, bitch. Stop thinking so small. You think too little. Everybody just be thinking about the weekend. What about after the weekend? What about the Sunday? What about Monday? Like I said, this gonna be the Case Ass podcast, man, where we talk about some real shit that's going on in America and the shit that people need to know. There's gonna be some funny shit in here too, but it's gonna be productive too. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna just be laughs. We're gonna get to some real shit. We're gonna talk about credit, how to increase We want to talk about how to freaking get this society together, man. And then, like I said, my goal is to show you guys that you can be normal, and you don't have to be some super duper smart person. You don't got to be super duper professional, political, like, you know, yeah. And you know why it was a great conversation, Mercedes? Because we're being honest. We're just being by ourselves. I let that nigga kill me because I just wanted to see what he was gonna do. But yeah, we just saying what it was and what it ain't, you know? And I feel like that's what a lot of people these days are so afraid to do, honestly speaking. And I think that's, like I said, that's kind of like ties into my earlier statement of like, if we're just being truthful, I feel like people would just start saying that, like, how do I say it? I put it like this. You know, when they be like, oh, like, because I'm not going to say something like a dark thing, you know? But in a sense of like, you know, when they be like, oh, you should always talk about when you're going through something because you never know who's going through it too. You know what I'm saying? They're just too scared to talk about it. That's what I mean. I feel like if people were to come out more and start saying their truth, the people that's also going through with it would also probably feel more comfortable to say it. You know what I mean? Like monkey see, monkey do. Like on no cap. Like, you know, that's how I would just look at it. I feel like if people would just be more honest and just to see like hey, for example, like, hey guys, like, man, yeah, exactly. We need to be more vulnerable, bro. That's why. Why do you think there's no more good? Well, maybe my scope of R&B music, it might be limited. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's why there's no more love songs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's vulnerable anymore. Nobody's being open. You feel me? Like, dang, man, that's true. Nobody's being vulnerable no more, bro. Everybody's trying to act too hard, bro. That's why, like I said, you see me, I was hurt. When old girl broke my heart, I just had to say what it is. But that made me to be who I am. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be. I hate people that try to act like they don't care about shit. Why are we trying to? Why did that become the cool thing? Like, nonchalant, I get it. You want to act like aura. You want to act like you just that cool guy. But trying to act like nothing matters, though, that's just not how society should be. This is so crazy. Nah, literally. But yeah, man. And like I said, hopefully when more conversations like these go viral, they see. And then to be honest, like I said, I really don't care. I really don't care because I'm at that point where I'm like, those that really want to know this information, that really care, they're gonna come. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, when they see the popular thing, when they see it's trending to be smart and to actually lock in, then everybody's gonna start doing it. But they see it's trending right now to be not productive. Let's just say it like that, you know? That's why, right? And it's so crazy because that's why I remember I tweeted the other day, is like, they're gonna hate you no matter what you do. If you post that you go to the gym, they feel like you're trying to flex. If you don't post that you go to the gym, they don't think that you work out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you might as well do the right thing the first time. You might as well just do you. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna hate no matter what. They're gonna talk shit no matter what. I'd rather them talk shit about me while I'm doing the right thing. I'd rather them talk shit about me while I'm being a productive member of society. You know what I mean? Like, oh, lame ass nigga, look at you taking care of your kids. Okay, I'm taking care of my kids. What are we talking about? Not you going to work. Right, do whatever. You might as well do whatever. Yeah. Because you know what's so crazy? I'm telling you, those people that be talking shit about you is because they're scared. They're afraid. Your confidence, what do they say? It instills fear in them. Like, it's like, damn, like, I wish I could be that confident. I wish I could be that, like just bold with just how I am. I wish I could just feel some type of way or feel like this about something and then stand on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just be scared for real. They be projecting. Don't let somebody that's projecting affect your day. Like, oh God. Sure, I'm telling you, like she said, man, a lot of people want to be y'all. Sure, man. That's why they watch. This nigga, look at it like that. That's why people be watching. They be looking for inspiration. They be trying to look for, people trying to look for their direction. They be lost. And I feel like, that's why I'm like, at first, I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I was on some shit like, you know what, I'm finna low-key just take a break and not really like show. But I feel like for those that I feel like, for like I said, for those small few that I feel like kind of just want that push to just see like it's okay to be confident, it's okay to believe in yourself. That's what I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I post. That's why I go to the gym every day, show up every day, and like make this content shit. I'm like, bro, when you see it work out for me, I hope it inspires you to do your own thing, because you're gonna see that like, yeah, bro, like look, this nigga did not switch up. He did not try to be the coolest nigga. He didn't try to be the most funniest nigga ever. He just like did his own thing and stayed in his lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Do you believe in God, and you gonna win? That's really the formula. And of course, stack your bread. You know, that's it. And I'm telling you, y'all, mark my words. What day is it? It's freaking April 9th. A year from now, we're gonna revisit this conversation. We're gonna see how I'm doing. And we're gonna see how everybody doing, y'all. And we're gonna be laughing because we'll be like, see, when K-Sac's locked in and we all in the chat, we all locked in, everybody in the STAYDOWN network's locked in. We seen everybody else wasn't locked in, y'all. All the Scorpions be here. Damn, I ran into some bullshit, you know? So if anything, I'm taking a shot to that. To everybody in the chat right now, everybody watching this video later, everybody that's just a part of this, I'm sending a prayer for y'all and I'm wishing the best for us, because we got this. Because just the fact that we're all here, amen, we will be in the hope, we will be, because we're going to make it happen. We're going to set out a plan and we're going to stick to those plans and we're going to stick to our shit, you know? Like I said, we're not going to look to nobody else. We're not gonna worry about what anybody else got going on, because at the end of the day, everything that is meant for you is gonna be meant for you. Amen. Amen. And I'm not gonna lie, it is something that you kinda have to learn to get adjusted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you're gonna see somebody else. It could be your family member. You're gonna see somebody else doing good, doing quote unquote better than you. But that's you attributing your position as a bad thing. Stop doing that. Like I told somebody, anytime you want to be upset or anytime something makes you mad, think about something that you're grateful for, because you can't be upset and grateful at the same time. It's impossible. It's impossible. So anytime I feel like I'm beating myself up, where I feel like I'm not where I want to be at in life, I just find something to be appreciative of, and I just find whatever I'm grateful of in that current moment, and it always just brings me back to work. You know, it always just brings me back to square one. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like more people just need to do that, instead of just looking at for what they don't have. Be grateful and appreciative for what you do have, and I promise you won't be tripping on what you don't have. Like, let's be honest. Everybody that be tripping on shit, you got a roof over here, right? You got food to eat, right? You got some clothes in your bag. What you tripping off of? Oh, you're worried because DDD, you worried about because of cash and that. That don't matter. They got nothing to do with you. And that shit, you don't even know how much work they putting in behind the scenes to get to where they got there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of times people be so quick to like want to be somewhere, but don't know how much work it took to even get there, man. No cap. Because I do this streaming shit. I make content. I know it's an effort. It's not harder than a 9 to 5. It's not hard. I'm not gonna be that type of nigga. But it is something that you gotta show up for every time. And I feel like a lot of people don't be ready to show up. You know what I'm saying? They just want the W. They want the win, but never want to go to the practice. Come on, y'all. Like, come on. Yeah, bro. Do you know how many times we done win? How many freaking laps we done did back and forth? Not no Mickey Mouse assignment. Mr. Webster, he didn't even want to give me the ball. Hey, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym? Bless you. So it's like, hey, why be mad when you know you put in the work that you're supposed to be putting in, man? Why be beating yourself up because you ain't somewhere, quote unquote? If you're working there and you're focused on it and you're actually taking the necessary steps to get there, one step at a time. You can't see the 30th step, look for the next one. Look for the one that's right in front of you. That's at the end of the day, you can't jump to 34th, you can't jump to the 4th floor anyway. You gotta take the next step. Just do that. Shit. Man, exactly. Take the fucking stairs. The elevator full already. Take the fucking stairs. Oh cap. Whole time This is a freaking, you know those elevators where you need to have a key card? It's a key card elevator. You can't even get in. Man. So now, we done put the prayer up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I'm inviting you right now. I'm inviting you right now. You know? But like I said, in reality, Mercedes, the issue is, like I said, people not being true. People not having conversations like this, man. Everybody just, man, like you said, nobody's being vulnerable, bro. And I'm not sitting here saying, just tell everybody your business. You don't got to do it on social media. That's the thing. You don't got to do it on social media. Just have someone you can confide into. Have someone you can vent to. Have someone you can talk to, you know, be open with, you know. Then you be good. Cause my nigga Devin, that's my boy. Anytime I'm going through something, I just call him up and I'm like, bro, I just gotta talk to you, man. And I just go through society, you know? I'm the Rodney son. My fault, G. For what? You know? Oh, and Mercedes, not like that. You already know. I'm here if you ever need to talk. No cap. Like, and that's one people I want people to know that, like, if anybody, I'm in anybody's life, I'm here for you. I got your back, bro. Like, no cap. I can't do too much, but I could be here and listen. Shit. Oh, wait. Rashid, you still playing? Okay, bet. Yeah. You know? You know? Not like that, man. And don't play about your respect plays too either, y'all. Don't be a people pleaser, because I'm telling you from experience, man. You can people please as much you want, but nobody pleases you, bro. And that's the worst feeling ever. And it's so crazy, y'all, because I'm like, man, we be so quick to be like, dang, like, what's the, like, I was telling Devin, I was like, I feel like the purpose of life is to find purpose. Like, that's what I feel like it is. Like, just find your thing that you think is right to do. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I never understood the whole thing of like, what is the purpose of life? Like, what am I here for? Is like, I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do, is to figure out what you're here for. Like, find out what you like to do, and that, you know what I'm saying, that you're interested in. I don't know. If that makes sense, I hope it makes sense, but I don't know. I feel like I'm here to make people happy, you know, make people smile. You know, just help as much as I can. You know? Bro, you know? Nah, I feel good. You feel me? And thank you, Mercedes. I appreciate you for understanding. You know? People don't be getting it, man. Damn, that's crazy. Like, she said we had the similar. Damn, bro. Cause I be feeling like I be always want to deal with that shit sometimes, man. Yeah. Where's this thing at backlink? Here it is. Okay, cool. We still. But nah, is there any other topics? Well, actually, like I said, we had that deep conversation. Let's find some new topics to talk about. Let's see what's going on social media. Bro, y'all, if y'all haven't been on TikTok or Twitter in the last couple of days, there was this lady that went to a swinger shit, and this and then now it's a meme talking about some, oh, me when I get some top me after 2 plates of Mexican food. Bro, that's one thing I can say. I love being part of memes. Like I love a good inside joke. So yeah, no gym tomorrow for me. I'm resting tomorrow. I'm gonna go back on Friday because I done already drank my already done drank, and I ain't gonna lie. I could wake up early, but it's not gonna make sense for me to do so. Man. Oh yeah, y'all. Your boy got a new position too. Like I said, now that my school shit is good because I was going through some shit at school where I thought it was over for your boy, man. That part I'm not. I'm still going through it, so I'm not gonna talk about it on the stream because you never know what teacher or what hating ass person might be watching and try to send it somewhere. Thank you so much, Mercedes, for that. But everything's falling in place, you know. That's why I feel like, in a sense of like, I be understanding sometimes when they be like, oh, a nigga that don't got his shit together shouldn't be dating, because in certain aspects I get that, you know, but I feel like money shouldn't be the only thing that should like do that, you know. Like I feel like if the nigga's doing everything else right, like he got a good head on his shoulders, like he's willing to work, he's willing to do this, work with the nigga, you know, because like in both sense, like because like when Mercedes was saying, she was like, we be choosing the wrong girl, and that's what I was telling her. I was like, yeah, like nah, me and you, we talk about that shit, like yeah, on God, like I do be in the club looking for a wife. That's the wrong thing. Not saying I really do that. I'm exaggerating, but you know, you kind of do gotta make sure you're looking for the right person in the right place, and then if you are looking for the wrong person in the wrong place, admit that. Be like, you know what? I wasn't trying to be a hoe in the whole place. It is what it is. You know, what's so crazy. I wasn't going to. I would have been being on some shit like that. I would have been like, because I don't feel like there's a right place to do it. You know, in the sense of like, not necessarily a club, but I'm just like I said, I'm like, I can't be trying to. I guess because I'm like, niggas that want a club girl to settle down is like, she's outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go for somebody that's outside. So you're right. It's probably not a necessarily conducive place because you could find your wife anywhere. But I think it's more so like knowing what you're going for, you know, and that people don't be really knowing what they're going for, or they know, but they be hoping there's going to be something else. Like, I seem like, that's what I seem to. That's what I agree with. I got you. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. It was this post. It was like a guy see a girl that's high maintenance and then wanted to like tone it down. And I was like, I agree. I could definitely agree because I'm like, there is niggas that like, bless you, that do be kind of like meet a girl that's already on that type of shit and then try to tell her to not be on that type of shit. And like the nigga quote received and said, yeah, because the girl that be with my program be ugly. I need to get a girl that's not with my program because they be bad. And I'm like, see, this is what they be talking about. Yeah, that's what this conversation is about. So when I seen that shit, I was like, oh, okay. Like, this is how niggas be thinking. We just don't be saying it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, just call a spade, you know? But it's like, with that in mind, I'm not going to sit here and keep complaining then if I know I'm going for that, you know? So I was like, that is probably just aim my shot better, and I probably have better success. So that's where I'm on right now. And not rushing shit too. I'm not trying to be on some quick to this like I feel like sometimes niggas be like, cause like I said, we're just so like predetermined thinking that every girl wants money that niggas end up fucking around just leading with money. And I feel like that's the issue. Like, just be yourself, fool, and just see if she really likes you or not. Because I feel like the girls that really like niggas don't ever ask for money for real. Right, 'cause my love language is quality time, and I was as corny as it is, physical touch. I mean, but I also like gift giving too. Like I like curating a present for somebody that I've been paying attention to. I was shit like, oh, you know, you say you like cheeseburgers. I got you a cheeseburger. Yeah, that's how nigga I am. I know, I'm the best. But nah, real shit though. Oh man, what? Let me find out that your favorite color black, that you like this, you like some anime or something. Like, you won't get something like curated to that specific shit. Cause and then I just feel like, you know, you know, like what? And man, where was I going with that though? Yeah, I like shit that lasts long too. You know. Yeah, that's the thing. Niggas gonna be listening. Niggas gonna be paying attention, bro. Like, I kind of gotta give it to my ex. I give her that in the sense of like, she kind of forced me to have to really like be like, damn, like I'm gonna actually have to plan shit. I'm actually kind of like put effort in if I want to see shit go. Because man, she used to just plan everything. I used to just pay for shit. Once I got single, I had to figure that shit out. I was like, damn, nigga, I actually gotta like put some thought into this shit. And it's not bad. It's just you gotta want to do it though. But man, I definitely don't take that shit for granted no more though. Like now I'm like, if I got a real one in my presence, in my midst, I gotta appreciate it. You know? Like, I'm not one of those niggas that's on top of somebody like, oh, like who likes you. Like them if you like them, you know? But don't be at the same time though, don't be mad that you fuck with somebody that's not fuck with you and then be like, damn, this person don't give me a chance. Like, they've been showing you they don't fuck with you like that. Are you guys good? I feel like I just heard some shots. But yeah. Watch, I'm a what you call it? I'm gonna make loving girls cool again. No, I'm kidding. It's always been cool. But man. That's funny. Niggas hear me, right? Okay, cool. That was like cool. Throw me over here so I know you can hear me. Twitter, I don't think you got nothing really plus right now to talk about. Let me check, like, man, okay, Sada Baby just got arrested for drug charges. That's crazy. New addition, Ricky Bell and his wife are expecting their first child together. Congrats. Oh man, I think it was you that we was talking about the Kendrick shit. I thought that was a good conversation. Sada Baby got arrested for some drugs. Sada Baby. Shit, Michigan. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna end the stream right here because I gotta talk to the homies about some shit that I can't say on stream, y'all. So if you want to see that, you gotta subscribe to the Patreon. I'm kidding. But but Mercedes, I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next stream, and then we'll talk about some more shit. You feel me? Where we got there and stuff like that. Cause yeah, this is the part where we say names and shit. All right, but I appreciate you. Have a great one. I'll hit you.